Oh, what? We're on? Oh, hello viewers, this is GamerZakk, and I was not doing anything suspicious. Welcome back for more Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Happy Easter! So, in the last episode we made progression in the Wind Temple, and this time we're going to finish it for good. Trust me. When I say this, I mean it. Die! Die! He fell to the bottom. Alright, where are you? Get away from the car! He's my salad! Ah! Crap! No. Die. How does that taste, huh? How does death taste? Death doesn't taste very good, does it? Huh? Tastes like sourness, and bitterness, and cold. Like a terrible restaurant. Anyway, now that we're done with all that, we should now progress through this actual dungeon and actually talk about the game rather than explaining how Makar tastes like salad. What we need to do is we need to get Makar to the other side so we can plant a tree so we can hookshot through there. Because we can't Deku Leaf because A, the cliff is higher, and B, there's going to be a bunch of wind that'll mess us up. Well, actually, the purpose of the wind is so that we have to fly above it. The wind doesn't really have any purpose. The wind actually shuts off once we plant the tree, because the dungeon's going to decide to be nice to us. And it'll be the last time we'll ever have to plant a tree. What do you say to that, Smokey the Bear? Wahahaha! Grow! You're like the magic beanstalk kind of tree. Return! Anyway, let's do this. And now we can fight a floor master. Don't use hookshot on it. You'll just pull yourself towards it. Kind of like what happens when you do that to a Redead. And that should be out of him. Hasta la vista, baby. Alright, that's enough, Terminator. Come on, die! Again, I'm not too focused on commentary when I'm focused on the game, and vice versa. So, since I'm not too good with Let's Playing, seeing that it is my very first Let's Play, I really have no choice but to alternate between the two. But that's not important. What is important is this last room. At the end of this room was the boss's chamber. So what we need to do, we have to have our iron boots out. And we need to adjust these blocks in a certain way. I'm gonna push this one over a couple spaces, and push this over a couple more spaces, so that this way we can trap these two blades so that they won't be annoying us when we're trying to walk to the other side. There we go. Now that we've done that, let's move this one. We don't need the iron boots yet. We're not actually in the wind. So, I'm doing this because there's a little cliff at the end. So we need to have this in that spot. We can't just climb up the cliff because we can't really climb with the iron boots. At least I don't think you can. Let me see. Oh, you can, but I think the cliff might be a little too high. And plus, you have to be carrying the car, and he can't just fly there on himself. What surprises me is that he actually like carries on. Like when you carry him with the iron boots, he doesn't just like fly out of your hands and go whee. So Makar, get out of the way. Whee! I had to. Alright, that's it. We have all three blocks in place. There's no danger whatsoever. Whee! Come on, Makar. Let's fight the wind together and don't fall off. Like you did last time. Come on. We can do it. Alright, Makar, hang in there. There's just a little bit more. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, we've done it! I've always had confidence in you, Makar. Whee! Wait, get back here! We still need to play a song. This is actually the last time we'll ever have to play the Wind God's aria. So yeah, out of the 6 songs in this whole game, we'll never have to play 3 of them ever again. That includes the Command Melody, Earth God's Lyric, and Wind God's aria. So yeah, the other 3 we'll definitely have to play a lot. So, Makar has used explosive voice of vocabulary of violins. Triple V. Anyway, that's done. Let's blow up. Let's blow stuff up. Haha. Ha ha ha. A what? Haha, Makar, you're my salad now. Anyway, there's gonna be a ton of rupees in that one actually. Look at the amount of rupees. My rupees. Anyway, let's just go in here. Again, with me saying anyway, every chance there is. You cannot bring Makar in here because he can't fight. He's more of a wuss than Medley, like I've said before. And here's the hardest boss in the whole game, in my opinion at least. I don't know, my opinion might change. It's just like Kirby 64, the room is filling with sand! What could this be? What is it? The room's filling up. We can't get out. What kind of monster's in this room? What in God's name is that? Like I said, in my opinion, it's the hardest boss. This is it. This is Mulgera, the boss of the Wind Temple. In my opinion, the hardest boss ever. Listen to the music, quick. Remember that? It's the same theme from Brawl. Die, die, die. Alright, can I kill you? Yeah, throw bombs, yes. Oh, go! This thing does 2 hearts of damage if it ever hits you. Yes, that is why this boss is so annoying. If it ever gets you in its mouth, it'll do 2 hearts of damage. And its babies will always try to attack you. So yeah, this is why the boss is so annoying. It overwhelms you, and if you ever get hit, you take a ton of damage. So that's why this boss gets 4 out of 5 stars. Ah, too many babies! Must kill them! Die! Die, babies! And don't eat me! Okay, there. You're dead. These things are so annoying. Die! Die! Anyway. There. It's gonna spit out more babies. But what? We can't get them because the sand is being very hard. Ay, these things are annoying. Yeah, the babies do only half a heart of damage. You're an embarrassment to your mother. She can do 4 times the amount of damage you can do. No, I'm pretty sure she's very proud of you. You're dying for her. Think about it. All you babies are dying for your mother. Die! And no matter what, 4 combos will always kill it. Even if you have Elixir Soup. So there's no real way of telling its health. So I'm just gonna say it's 24, since you can only do 3 hits in a combo when it's 4, so... yeah, 24. Since the Master Sword automatically does double damage. And we have defeated what I find to be the hardest boss in the whole game. Wasn't so hard. All in all, I was way too exasperated over this dungeon. I thought it was going to be the hardest thing ever. I thought it was just going to be complete annoyance. It's actually not that bad. This dungeon's full of awesome music. Even music from Brawl. So awesome it was in Brawl. Anyway, we got our 14th heart container. We're just getting so much health. And don't worry, I'll show you where to get all the pieces of heart. Like I've been doing throughout this whole LP. We've just been doing a lot of side quests lately. And what took you so long? Again with coughing. And we get to listen to this one last time. It slices, it dices, it's the true Master Sword, it is returned! Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last. Link, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. Link's not even moving, he's just like the sprite just standing there. Alright, ancestors are most satisfied, blah blah blah, he's still a sprite. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Link, please step into the light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back. I always love that line. Sorry, a few frames dropped there. Anyway, I see. So the Forsaken Fortress has already... Ah, like a molting snake that casts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground. Dot, 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 dot. I will say dot equal to the number of dots on the screen. I will do it. I've already said it 4 times. Dot, 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 dot. There, I've done it. Why? What ails you? What? Lose the long face. The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy? Link, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the seas since Volu unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the princess, Zelda. Link, you must search for all the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. Anyway, this begins a long series of quests that are so long and tedious that a lot of people haven't finished the game just because of it. We have to go around the sea and look for a bunch of sea charts, and then we have to look at a bunch of places to dig them up so we can go back into the Tower of the Gods, which I forgot to mark X amount of episodes ago. Anyway, I think we're gonna begin that in the next episode. But between this episode and next, I am going to go to 2 different reefs. One reef is here, and the other reef here. Remember what I said about reefs in episode 32? That I'm not gonna do all of them just because it's basically the same thing over and over again. I'm just gonna tell you when I'm doing them, but I'm not actually gonna show us. This is just gonna be a waste of time. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we are going to start the search for the Triforce charts and do side quests along the way. So, without further ado, I say to you, Happy Easter! I surprised you, didn't I?